Hello, I'm Phil Lees, and I want to thank you for joining me to discuss a very important issue affecting all traditional principled people in Ontario. On June the 5th, 2012, the provincial government passed Bill 13, the Accepting Schools Act. With the passage of Bill 13, our office has been flooded with calls from parents wondering who is really influencing government, how curriculum will be affected, and what their options are when it comes to the education of their child. You need to know that you are not the only one concerned. Over 3,000 people have rallied in front of Queen's Park. Over 10,000 people have signed the peace petition, and 85 presentations were made to standing committee, of which 80% expressed serious concern or complete opposition to Bill 13. Unfortunately, the government ignored the concerns of traditional voters and further amended the legislation to support sexual alternative lifestyles. Before we continue, I need to be very, very clear. We agree that everyone has the right to choose how they will live and they deserve to be respected. However, Bill 13 will result in sweeping changes to the curriculum that conflict with the values of traditional-minded families. This curriculum has slowly been moving into the schools over the last number of years. Only now, Bill 13 will mandate that these changes take place in every classroom. The strategy being used is to integrate into all subjects and all grade levels teaching and activities that celebrate sexual alternatives. Many parents, traditionally minded psychologists, and clergy fear that this will lead to confusion in the minds of children being raised in any of the traditional faith-oriented cultures and worldviews about what is right or wrong for them. If you believe in limits on sexual activity for people of faith, that these limits should be respected by those who partner in the education of our children, and that traditional-minded people need to work together to ensure that curriculum and the government respects their faith and traditional values, then this Peace video series will be very, very helpful. It will inform you about the issues, provide you with the tools to organize and respond in a way that leads to curriculum accommodations for our children. The video series is presented in 4 parts. Part 1 deals with the history leading up to Bill 13. Part 2, the intent of Bill 13. Part 3, the government strategies to make these changes happen. And Part 4, how to respond to Bill 13.